The disability insurance company wants to send you for something called a functional capacity evaluation. Are they trying to cut your benefits off? I'm John Tucker. I'm a disability attorney and I handle long-term disability cases all over the country. We've handled cases against all the major insurance companies. Aetna, Cigna, Standard, Lincoln, MetLife, Unum. We've handled a case against your insurance company. I've never seen an insurance adjuster that wasn't trying to cut somebody off when they sent them out for a functional capacity evaluation. I'm not kidding. I've never seen a functional capacity evaluation ordered by an insurance company say that my client was not able to work. Every time it says they can work. So what's a functional capacity evaluation? It's a 4-hour test done by a physical therapist that's designed to measure how much you can engage in work activities that involve movement of the body. Sitting, standing, lifting, walking, crouching, and pushing, pulling, all the things that the body has to do different types of activities. A functional capacity evaluation, often called an FCE, is usually the best indicator of what a person can do. The problem is you need a credible vendor. You need a credible physical therapist who will do a fair test. Insurance companies want to use them because they're so good at showing what somebody can do. The problem is they use the same companies over and over. They taint the well. You're not getting a fair exam when you go to their FCE examiner. So what can you do? Let me tell you a story about one of our clients, Michelle. Michelle had some very significant limitations from a back injury. She couldn't sit for very long, stand for very long, she couldn't bend over, couldn't lift very much, all things that prevented her from doing any kind of work. Well, the insurance adjuster was sending her out for an FCE, and we knew that was a setup. So they scheduled theirs for a certain date, we scheduled ours for the next day. Now what was the difference? They had their vendor that they used over and over and over. One of those vendors that won't even do evaluations for people like me, attorneys that represent folks like you. I scheduled Michelle with a fair physical therapist, one I knew that was credible, who actually did evaluations for insurance companies and for attorneys like me. Well, lo and behold, Michelle went to their physical therapist, and he said not only that she could do sedentary work, sitting almost all day. He also said she was faking. He used the term malingering. That means faking for monetary gain. Well, the next day, Michelle goes to the fair physical therapist. That evaluation showed she had significant limitations with her sitting, with her standing, and with her lifting, like I said before. It verified what her doctors had been saying all along. The most important thing about the reliable, credible physical therapist was he also said that the testing builds in validity factors. It actually has elements of the test that try to determine if you're faking. In Michelle's case, she passed with flying colors, 100% valid. Well, if we hadn't ordered our own FCE, Michelle would have been stuck with their FCE, and she would have lost her case. So if they're trying to send you for a functional capacity evaluation, yes, they're trying to cut you off. Call me at the number on your screen. Let's talk about your case and your rights. I'm John Tucker. Thanks for watching.